right, welcome back to the weekly show. I want to give it up to DJ Traction, LA and Flows. Can't forget Miss Cookie.
And Miss Cookie.
Welcome back. Like I said, this is Wacky News Views, and here's our views on some of the wacky news that we found from around the world.
What's your name?
Oh, I'm Peg Star.
And I'm Cheyenne. Hi. How you guys doing?
Hi.
All right, before I even start, I just want to, I don't know if anyone heard about this girl from Oklahoma. She's 19, and she called 911, and she said, there's two men yielding butcher knives coming, approaching my trailer, and I have a 12 gauge in one hand and a pistol in the other, and I have babies in this house. Am I allowed to blow them away if they try to break in? And the person on 911 said, we can't tell you to do that, but you have to do what you can to protect your children. And they tried to break in, and she blew them away. This 19-year-old from Oklahoma, you are my hero. You are a gangsta bitch. You. That is awesome. I just wanted to start with that.
2 thumbs up.
Yeah, go girl. Go girl. All right. In Pennsylvania, a man disguised as the Incredible Hulk, he was wearing an Incredible Hulk mask, robbed a Western New York bank this week. Hamburg police are searching for the suspect who held up the branch with a handgun rather than a display of rage and superhuman neon green strength. A security camera photo released by cops shows the villain standing at the counter. He's a white man in his 20s wearing a brown jacket with a shearling collar, faded blue jeans, and a long gold or silver chain. If you have seen the Hulk, please contact police.
Because he is still at large.
Yes.
Causing a ruckus. Now, sometimes you need just a little snuggle. I know I do. But police in Southern California say a man broke into his ex-girlfriend's house on Sunday morning so he could climb into bed and force her to cuddle with him.
To snuggle.
Yes.
He just wanted to snuggle.
The sheriff said that he cut through the wire screen, pushed through the bedroom window, and then snuck into her bed. Hoping that he can get a little more than snuggles, he's allegedly started taking off her clothes.
After snuggling.
Yes, after making her snuggle. So she calmly slipped out of bed and called the police. And when the police arrived, they found him drunk and naked in her bed.
I mean, I like a little snuggle, and some people get lonely sometimes, but damn.
Find somebody that wants you.
Yeah,
in the
damn.
Bed. Creeper.
Creeper. That's a creepy creeperton. That's what we call them.
Yes.
So I have a question. When you're out of work and trying to feed your family, would you ever try to sell off one of your children for any amount of money, yet alone millions? That's what this guy, Saud bin Nasser al-Sahari, I don't know how to even say that. That's what he did after the Saudi Arabian government forced him to shut down his illegal business. He advertised on Facebook that his son could be had for $20 million.
Could be had.
Yes. I don't even know I don't know what he was talking about, but basically selling his son. He turned to trafficking when the government put the kibosh, the clothes, on his debt collection business. Then welfare officials denied his request for aid because he's older than 35, the age limit for receiving benefits. So you turn to selling your own flesh and blood. And this is my take. I'm guessing your wife wasn't very attractive, because if she was, I'm sure she would be a full-blown business for you. And that's horrible. You are a horrible human being.
When he goes to jail, people are going to have him.
Yeah. Ow, but that was good. That was good.
Yes.
Horrible.
Now, we like talking about musicians sometimes when we get little stories. Last time it was Kanye. Today it's Snoop. So, fresh from his trip down under, rapper Snoop Dogg is facing charges. He might be going away for 180 days for drug possession. Where was he?
He was coming up from Mexico. He went to
Sierra
Texas.
Blanca. The Border Patrol checkpoint, the drug sniffing dogs got him because he had marijuana in
a garbage can.
In
the back of the bus.
Prescription bottles. He had a few joints. So they got him, and he's facing charges. But what I really want to know, Snoop, is all the millions that you make off of money, off of music. You couldn't buy weed when you got there. You had to bring it with you and try to cross the border.
You couldn't just throw the weed away and buy some more when you got past the drug-sniffing dogs. Like, how much money do you have? How many people do you know that sell weed? I'm sure you even have weed at your house. Like, really? Really? No, you couldn't just throw that weed away?
Somebody would have gave you weed when you got there.
Yeah, come on.
Everybody knows you're stable.
You need to pass the border with it? Like, yeah, geez, come on. All right. We always have something with tattoos almost every week.
A little plug, because we run Pat's Tattooing in Farmingville.
Yeah, there you go.
So.
No, but seriously, this is ridiculous. A man who got a tattoo on his member, his Johnson,
his pee-pee,
is now left with a permanent semi-erection. The 21-year-old got a tattoo in Persian script reading, Baro mi salamat, which means good luck on your journeys, and the first initial of his girlfriend's last name. The artist, he tattooed using a handheld needle, meaning I think that he dips it and
this.
if you know that he's going to do that on your dick, what do you expect, first off? And it resulted in bleeding from the deep penile tissue for several days, complicating the tattooing. The man chose to have, he had a semi-erect thing, thing. And he still chose, that's like, it's okay, you can live with it, but he chose to have surgery. Yeah. And that was unsuccessful. They tried to drain the excess fluid from it, and it was unsuccessful. And I just, what do you expect when you're getting something down there? Like, you're an idiot.
Stiffly speaking.
Stiffly speaking, what did you expect?
Strictly speaking.
What did you expect? Yeah, I kept talking about it.
Yeah, she don't like talking about the pee-pee, but I'll say it all day. I don't care. A 25-year-old Australian found himself victim to the worst kind of prank, one conducted by a tattoo artist. Oh, wow. He has a particularly raunchy sense of humor. Now, despite having requested some fairly harmless ink, all he wanted was a yin-yang symbol and some dragons.
That's it.
The man returned home to discover a 16-inch penis and an obscene, misspelled slogan implying that he was gay.
Across his back.
All over his back. And he found out because the person that he lives with, he went to show them, and they said, I don't think that was the tattoo you were after.
I don't know if you guys remember the girl who got the piece of shit, the pile of shit tattooed on her back. They should get together and take some pictures. Hey.
What makes it worse is that it's not even that he had a penis on his back, but the tattoo artist actually punched him and threw him out of the tattoo studio after he finished the tattoo.
I think it was some.
I think it was. They said it was a gay crime.
So a hate crime.
I'll kill somebody if they tattoo a penis on me.
All right, this right here, this is just horrible people this week.
Yes.
Ray Lynn Mitchum Jr., you motherfucker, of North Carolina, was arrested in Cumberland County for a crime against nature with a dog. Mitchum's next-door neighbor, this is strange news, that's why, it fits the criteria, who is also Mitchum's landlord, went to speak with him. When she opened the door to his mobile home, she saw him attacking her dog sexually. Yes, the mid-breed female was taken to a veterinarian who recovered a DNA sample, and, it matched him. You are a motherfucking piece of shit.
The fact that they could get, sperm DNA samples.
I don't even like to talk about it, but you're a piece of shit.
Because I just picture somebody
you deserve
doing
every
that to my
form
dog.
of torture that anyone could ever give.
Like the other guy, when you go to jail.
Yeah, you will be had.
Yes. Investigators in California are trying to track down a man who robbed a bank armed with pesticide. Yes, I said it. You know those things? The suspect appeared to be carrying a black semi-automatic handgun and a plastic container filled with pesticide. So you have to see the pictures. I just had to... They didn't really have much on the story, but they had a lot of pictures. And when people are weeding, that's what he was holding.
You can look it up. It's funny.
Yeah, it's really funny. I'll have it on Wacky News Views on Twitter if you want to look at it.
This guy's awesome right here. A Florida man who was facing drug trafficking charges made a bold fashion statement in court when he arrived with a jacket covered with cartoons showing the recipe for crack cocaine. The graphics depicted a pile of white powder, a box of baking soda, and a pot on a stove, components for making crack, alongside the slogan, "Stack paper, say nothing."
Nothing.
And the cartoon was repeated on the jacket. It was like, I just think that is awesome. He's basically saying, court.
I don't do that.
No, he's saying, fuck you. That's what he's saying.
Well, I was just being joking. Come on now.
Awesome. You're awesome, dude. Awesome.
Now, police are hunting an absent-minded robber who accidentally handed over his handgun to the cashier instead of the bag to put the money in.
You want here?
Yes.
Give me that money. Oops, I gave you my gun.
He raided a Halifax bank in Chesapeake in the city of London and demanded $70,000 in cash. But after making his demands, the man wearing the shades and a flat hat gave the gun to the cashier instead of the bag. Now, he realized what he did and tried to get the gun back, but it was already too late. And staff tried to chase him, but he escaped on one of the bank workers' bicycles, and he pedaled off.
And the police said this man is not the sharpest tool in the box. And what I say to you, policemen, is you let a guy get away on a bicycle.
Yes.
A guy who just robbed a bank, you let him get away on a bicycle, so you don't have a leg to stand on when you're talking shit about that guy.
At least he got away.
Yeah, jeez. On a bicycle. That's the funny thing. I just love saying that word with that. You let him get away on a bicycle. All right. French.
Well, for all you people that love Star Wars, this is the store for you.
Star Wars creator George Lucas has made millions from the merchandise off of his famous films, but even he would surely never have dreamt of this. A French fast food chain has revealed a promotional meal which has gone to the dark side.
The dark side.
A Star Wars-inspired burger with completely black buns. I wouldn't eat that. I wouldn't.
I would
eat
think
that.
they're burnt.
Yeah, or you just don't know what's on that. Black bread. I don't know if I'd eat that. No. You can keep it.
Now, police in Florida arrested Karen Henry after she allegedly threatened her 80-year-old father with a knife for not sharing her potato salad.
It was really good potato salad.
Yes, really good.
We don't have a lot of information about that. You just, if you look it up,
I don't think
have
you
to
really
see
need it.
Her
That's just-
picture. You have to look at this woman's picture, her mugshot. It's insane.
Yeah, it's awesome.
She's like, I didn't even get the potato salad. Like, she's mad. It's awesome.
It's like magic salad.
Yeah. All right. A 32-year-old Long Island woman.
Yes, we're repping William
big
Floyd up in this bitch.
Big up Long Island. Was busted on Sunday after egging on two 12-year-olds to fight outside an elementary school and then ended up beating a child who was watching nearby. Daphne
Gangsta.
Malin of Shirley encouraged the juvenile dust-up outside William Floyd Elementary on last Sunday.
All you Shirley people, stand up.
Stand up mother. Right there.
Yes.
Stand up mother.
Awesome. She beat up a kid. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
That's like save the drama for your mama. That's the mama that you save it for.
and she'll beat you. Now, every week I do some sort of list. So, this week I'm going to do my top 10 favorite Yo Mama jokes. So, for all of you, here we go. 1. Yo Mama's so fat she had to go to SeaWorld to get baptized.
Yeah.
Yes. Number 2. Yo Mama's so poor she waves around a popsicle stick and calls it air conditioning.
I never heard that one.
Chink. 3. Your mama is so old, her social security number is 1. Number 4. Your mama is so stupid, she thinks a quarterback is a refund. Now, number 5. Your mama is so stupid, I told her drinks were on the house, so she went on the roof looking for them.
That's my favorite, I think.
Your mama is so nasty, she has to creep up on bathwater. Your mama is so skinny, she turned sideways and disappeared.
That's a good thing.
I wish I disappeared when I turned sideways. Shit. 8. Your mama is so ugly, after she was born, her mother said, "What a treasure." And her father said, "Yep, let's go bury it."
Oh.
Number 9. Your mama is so lazy, she thinks a two-income family is where your daddy has 2 jobs. Number 10, last but not least, your mama is so stupid, I told her to take the number 4 bus, so she took the number 2 bus twice.
Bam.
Ba-ding. All right. Actually, I think we'll go on with this, right?
All right.
So, I have the top 10 shortest celebrity marriages. Because I know we were talking about that. Number 10, Pamela Anderson and Kid Rock. They were only married for 122 days, or the amount of time it takes to train for a 4-hour marathon. Number 9 is a tie between Jennifer Esposito, Bradley Cooper, and Renee Zellweger and Kenny Chesney. They were married for 121 days, or the time it takes theoretically to do a biblical reading of the Bible. Number 8.
Okay.
That's how long it would take you to read the Bible.
How do they know?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Number 8, Lisa Marie Presley and Nicolas Cage. They were married for 107 days, or the amount of time it would take the Princess World Cruise to go from Fort Lauderdale to Venice. Number 7.
Maybe if they took that cruise, they would
still be married.
Yeah, they wouldn't have got divorced.
Number 7, Kim Kardashian and Chris Humphries. They were married for 72 days. Or the amount of time Chilean rugby player Nando Parrado spent in the Andes trying to find help.
That sucks. I wonder which 72 days was worse for each of them.
Number 6, Drew Barrymore and Jeremy Thomas. They were married for 42 days, equal to the amount of days Michelle Obama reportedly spent on vacation in 2011.
Must be nice.
Yes. Number 5 is a tie between Tracy Edmonds and Eddie Murphy and Ali Landry and Mario Lopez. They made it only 14 days, or 2 weeks. I made that up just now.
Such an idiot.
Number 4, Carmen Electra and Dennis Rodman, 10 days, or the amount of time it takes to complete the yoga teacher training course for the full certification.
Not me.
That's all.
You can
I
take
do
that
yoga.
back.
Come on now. Number 3.
Isn't that adorable?
Yes. 3, Michelle Phillips and Dennis Hopper, 8 days. What does that say? I don't even understand it, so I'm not even going to read it. Number 2, Britney Spears and Jason Alexander, 2 days, or just the amount of time it takes to fly around the world nonstop.
That's awesome.
For those that don't know that. And number 1, last but not least,
Fun fact.
Robin Givens and Svetsva Marakovic.
Yeah, I don't even know.
However you say that, I don't know. They're only married for 1 day, or the time it takes to recover from a hangover.
Mm-hmm.
That was
makes
my
sense.
little.
That does make sense. Yeah.
I don't know about you, but it takes me like 2 days. So.
She's a lightweight. That's good.
I'm definitely not a lightweight like this, though. So here's Cheyenne with the joke of the week.
Hi. All right. What's the difference between normal sex and anal sex? Normal sex will make your day, and anal sex will make your whole week.
But in June. And now, before we go, every week we have a wacky word of the week.
This week we have 2.
We have 2 because they kind of go together. So, first off, P-gasm. Get it?
Everyone knows what this is.
P-gasm. The euphoric shiver felt by the human after a long-awaited urination.
And while you're having your peegasm, you're reading hieroglyph shits, the vulgar, profanity-laced, and incoherent writings and illustrations that appear on the walls and stalls of public bathrooms.
Come on, we all know when we're sitting at a bathroom in a public place, we always
You
read
see
what's on the walls.
a lot of hieroglyph shits.
Hieroglyph shits, yes.
On that note,
On that note, I'm Peg Star.
think of us whenever you're reading hieroglyph shits.
Yes.
And I'm Cheyenne.
And thank you for tuning in to Wacky News Views. Up next, we got JT and the real Rick James. And here is DJ Traction.
Have a good week.
Have fun on the weekly show.
Bye.
Turn that motherfucker